Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another 1-64 unboxing and review video. So today I have a pair of cars here, both focal horizon, both purple, both with a carbon fiber finish, and both Nissan Skylines. So the one main difference is one of them is an R32 and the other an R33. And here are both cars together. As you can see, R32 on the bottom and R33 at the top. And you can see the R32 is actually a little bit deeper and a little bit darker than the R33. But anyways, I thought let's have a look at the boxes together like this. Same thing with the box. The one for the R32 is a slightly bit darker. And you can see here as well, they both say focal horizon. So they are both pretty much identical to one another in almost every way, except the color is a little bit different. And they've even got a little bit of like a carbon fiber sort of texture on the box. So I suppose let's unbox one. And I think I shall start with a 32, seeing as it's the older car. Of course, as usual, it's got this sort of like clear cover, and then you just kind of open that, and then you can pull the box out a little bit and just open the car like this. It's not always so simple with gloves, especially. If you open this, and then the model just slides straight out. Wow, that is so awesome. That is a beautiful display. So we've got this completely clear acrylic case. You can see the bottom of the car as well. Of course, you can also see like the glue and stuff here, but I mean that can't really be helped. But it just looks so beautiful. Like this is just kind of floating in the middle of nothing. And wow, I'm actually just really mesmerized by even the quality of this case. This is incredible. And it's even got a little piece of sticker over here. I don't know how well you can see it. I just peeled it off now. So you got to take that off in order to get the clear acrylic top off. And once again, thank you to Steve, because this is another one of his cars. So it's kind of a regular thing for me now to be reviewing all his cars. So thanks again, bro. That's really awesome. So let's take that top cover off and check this car out. Wow, that is a beautiful color. My goodness, wow. The way the light falls off this, it's wow. It's like almost like a candy color. It's so beautiful. It's like, you know, there's like candy apple sort of colors. My goodness, it looks wet, this paint. It's so beautiful. That clear coat is just so thick, I think. And then we've got this incredible finish of carbon fiber. You can just see how incredible that weave looks on this car. Man, that is almost mesmerizing. What an absolute beauty. My word, I was not expecting so much from this car. Anyways, let's jump to this plinth quick. So you can see it's a quite beautiful plinth actually. R32 Nismo S-Tune Focal Horizon, and then a limited edition number. And it's even got these little bolts that run through the base of the plinth. So obviously this plinth is made from multiple pieces, and I must say the presentation of this car is really out there. Very, very impressed. But anyway, let's carry on looking at this incredible looking car. So, why not? Let's start with the rear. So we've got a really beautiful looking rear section here. You can see it's got these really deep tail lights as well. Wow, I'm actually so surprised by this car. It's just crazy. See, it's got the Skyline writing in 3D as well. And it's even got a little beautiful little GTR logo and the little Nissan logo. Although I don't know how clear that is. It just kind of looks like a little silver circle. And then we've got a GTR number plate, as well as the exhaust, and the inside of the exhaust is painted black. And this really nice little wing. And you can see this carbon fiber texture just runs throughout this car. And then we come to the sort of side of the car. So we've got these really nice black wheels. So I'll zoom in for you a little bit. And you can see that it's also very, very gloss black finish. And then we've even got some little brake rotors in silver, and we've got those little brake calipers too. And then we go down the side of this car following these mesmerizing light lines. It is just absolutely phenomenal. Look at those light lines falling off this car. It's just wow. This is seriously impressive. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get one of these myself, to be honest. And then we've got the front wheels as well, also finished in the same black. And we've got the wheel calipers and the wheel rotors, the brake rotors as well. There you go. A little bit better focus for you, I hope. You should be able to see it a little bit better. And of course, we've got these little side view mirrors as well. Heading to the front of the car, we've got these really beautiful little headlights. They're also very much 3D, so they are completely separate elements, and you can see how much three-dimensionality and depth they actually have here. I mean, they look exactly like a real car's headlights. It's absolutely insane. And then of course we've got all the intakes in the front, as well as a GTR number plate. And then we of course even have this nice big intercooler in the front, highlighted in silver as well. And of course this carbon fiber just textures continues through the entire car. And my goodness, I'm absolutely mesmerized by this car. It's just absolutely epic. So you might notice a little detail over here, which I have skipped so far, but we do have some little pieces of tape over here as well, which I know you already know what this means, but it means that the bonnet opens, of course. But before I get there, let's just check out this interior quickly. I don't know how much you can see. We've got a pretty basic looking black interior. However, it is highly detailed in 3D. You can see that it's got steering wheel, seats, etc. But everything is a really high quality, although it's extremely dark in there, so it's very dark to kind of get some good lighting in there for you. I shall try to do it. You can see it's kind of got like bucket seats on the inside. But it is extremely black in there, so it's very dark. But you can see that it's got quite a lot of detail on the steering wheel as well. Then of course we've got like a bit of an instrument cluster, and we even have some buttons in the center, and it looks to be highlighted in some silver perhaps. It could just be a reflection, but it does look very well modeled. And you can see even in the rear window, we've got the rear seats, we've got the rear speakers in the back, and then of course that like defrost for the rear window, and even a rear windscreen wiper. So the detail on this car is just absolutely epic. So now let's jump into those amazing engine details. Okay, so I've just taken off that little sticker piece that was holding the engine closed, and if you do that, you might get a little bit of glue residue, but it's very easy to wipe off pretty much. So I've got my little tool here to open the bonnet. Let's check it out. Wow, check that out, my word. Okay, well, this thing is extremely highly detailed. So you can see this really beautiful RB motor. It's got all the details you could possibly fit in here. It's even got, you know, the strut brace. It's got like the brake booster in the back. It's even got a little cap, you know, for like everything. It's crazy. It's even got little stickers on the engine bay over here. And the detail is just absolutely incredible. You can see all the different sections where the exhaust is. Even the radiator cap is there. It's just absolutely incredible, my word. Okay, well, my expectations were not this high for this car. I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest, because I had never opened one of these Focal Horizon Skylines before, but this is just crazy. This is like really highly detailed. And yes, I shall be grabbing one for myself as well, because this has just impressed me so much. So this is the R32. Absolutely wonderful. What a beauty. Absolutely love this. So now let's jump into the R33 and see if it's any kind of competition comparing to this insane looking beauty. Let's check it out. So I have slightly jumped ahead and opened the box, and let's pull this car out of there. Okay, wow. Well, this one is quite a nice one as well. So we've got the same sort of acrylic box going on here. So of course clear on every side, including the bottom as well. And you can see once again we've got these screws, and then we've got this little base section that's made up of multiple pieces. And I must say the color on this is very beautiful as well. Let's get this cover off actually. So let's take that off and check it out. Wow, oh my word. Well, this is a good pairing. I'm really impressed by these cars. This one also just looks absolutely incredible. The color finish on this car is just really epic. However, I do feel that the R32 was just so much richer. Perhaps it was because it was the first one I opened, so I had that immediate impression. But look at the reflections in this paint. It's just crazy. It is so beautiful. Even on the boot, look at that. It's just like, it looks like liquid almost, this paint. The way that everything, you know, like shines off, these light lines hitting off the car. It's really beautiful. Although I do feel like the clear coat's not quite as thick on this as it was on the R32. Either way, let's check it out. Skyline R32, BCN R33, and Focal Horizon once again, of course. So actually, the R32, as you can see, was actually an S-tune. So that's probably why it looks like that. It's got those cool front intakes as well, whereas this is just a pretty much standard R33. But it really is a beautiful car. So let's just start with the rear, I suppose. That's what we did last time. So we've got these really nice looking tail lights as well, and once again they are actually showing quite a lot of depth in that in the tail light details over there. So it's not just a simply painted surface. And we've also got a little GTR logo over there. And then once again we've got the little silver, you know, Nissan logo. Although I can't really read Nissan on there. I shall try to get the focusing a bit better for you. Hopefully that's a bit better. And then we've also got this exhaust. It's actually got quite a big can on the back there on the exhaust. It's very JDM, and that's also got a dark interior, and looks like something in there, but anyways. And then once again little GTR logo, and then of course same as the R32, this carbon fiber texture is carried through the entire rear section as well as the wing, and the wing actually is pretty nice as well. This one's of course a little bit different, R33, it's a bit higher, And the overall shape of this car is really cool. I've always been fond of these Skylines. This R33 is very cool. People tend to lean away from the R33 because they just kind of prefer the 32, and of course the 34 is like the king of them all. But this R33 looks really beautiful actually. It's a very strong like character of a car. But let's carry on with the actual car. So here you can see once again the quality of the paint and the finish. Actually the lacquer looks very beautiful on this side, and my goodness. So we've got the rear wheels, once again finished in black, although this is not quite as glossy, although it is sort of, but the spokes are quite a lot thinner, and the wheels are quite big as well actually for this car. It's definitely not OEM size. And of course we have little silver brake rotors, and we've got the calipers too. And wow, this car actually is very impressive too. And then on the side we've got some little details like indicators and a little GTR logo. It's not the easiest to see. Let me try to get the zoom for you. There you go. So maybe that should help a little bit. And then you can see we've got those multi-spokes in the front as well, with the caliper as well as the wheel rotors. And then we've got a really nice little feature here coming to the front of the car. You can see that the bottom lip is actually just a normal like black carbon fiber color, so that's very nice. And then of course we've got all the intakes, little indicators, GTR logo, intercooler once again in 3D, and then we've got another GTR badge, of course. Let me get this focus for you. Wow, it's really tough. Let's try. There you go, maybe like this. And then we've got these really nice headlights, and once again they look just like the headlights on the actual car, so I'm extremely impressed by this one as well. Just have a look around the car a little bit. My word, this is a nice one as well. And of course the rear also has, you know, like the heated windows. It's got the speakers in the back. And of course, heading to the interior, once again we've got the steering wheel, seats, also all finished in black, so it's tough to see inside, but you can see that it's pretty much got some bucket seats in there. And I wanted to see if the holes in the bucket seats actually went all the way through, but they don't. And it's even got a little rear view mirror in the inside of the car. So let's jump into the crazy engine bay and see what it has for us. So I have now removed all those little stickers, and once you get you might get a little bit of residue, and let's check this engine bay out. Well, once again we have an incredibly well detailed engine. You can even see it says Nissan on the top of the engine, of course the same RB motor, and wow, it's even got like the little top-up cap for like your washer fluid. It's got the fuse box, and of course like brake boosters. It's got like all the intake pipes, exhausts, even the little cap for the radiator. And actually I just noticed this, and I'm pretty sure the other car has it too, but it's even got this tiny piece here to put the engine up with, although this is very minuscule. My word, look at that. It's like a needle essentially. It's not quite easy to catch this, especially with the gloves on. Let's try like this. There you go. Oh, almost. Sorry guys, let's get this right. There you go. That's done the trick. My word. I am mesmerized once again. This car is absolutely ridiculous with its detail, and it's an absolute beauty. My goodness. So of course you can see it rotating on the turntable now. I mean, it's a really tough choice, to be honest with you all. I'm not sure which one to choose, really. I mean, this one's not mine, unfortunately, but I just love the color of this car so much. It's so dark, like it's really dark looking, and it's such a rich color. And of course with that S-Tune body kit, it really is, this car is just absolute perfection. I'm absolutely just like surprised by the quality of this car. It just looks insane. And then of course the pairing is this really beautiful lively purple, so that kind of offsets that like dark sort of color of the other one. And I mean, you can see the way that the paint's just glistening under the light here as well. And it's actually a really deep color, and it's a very striking color as well. It's quite a lot richer than the other one, but I don't know. This is too tough to choose. It's just too crazy. Which one do you guys prefer? I mean, I've got the R33 now for myself, but I think I'm gonna have to get an R32 as well. It's just, they're too cool. So I've just put the two side by side so you can kind of see the little differences between the two, or similarities, I suppose. And man, what a pairing. This is very cool. The price of the R32 right now is still okay. It's sitting somewhere between 20 and 30 pounds, usually more on the higher side, so expecting between 25 and 30 in reality. And they are still kind of available and possible to find. Although the R33, I'm not really sure what's happened, but when I tried to search just now to see the most current prices, there was not really that many available. And the ones that were available were sitting around 50 pounds. And to my surprise, I even found a couple from Japan for over 100 and something pounds. I mean, that's just crazy to me. But if you can grab one, then try to. But I think the R32s are still a little bit more widely available, but they are incredible. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Sorry, it might have been a bit of a long one, but I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you managed to see the cars all nicely. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, guys. Ciao.